Good morning, everyone. Welcome to another nice, bright, beautiful week ahead of you. So much to look forward to, so much to do, so much to let go, and so much to embrace. Right? That's what life is all about. But in all this, there are certain situations where we realize that we live out of a state of desperation. And this desperation that begins, when does it begin? When we stop trusting ourselves, when we don't believe in ourselves, when we doubt ourselves, when we are suspicious of ourselves and others. So, this whole game plan that we create is something that becomes such a habit, and we don't even realize it, that we are allowing our own selves to go through so much. And for what? Actually, really, for what? Because we think that holding on to all that is creating a feeling of, how I am trying to project my authority over all this. So let's try and understand this a little bit today first. Correct? Close your eyes just for a minute and gently observe not your first breath, but your restlessness. Is there a restlessness inside you? That subtle agitation, that feeling about anything that is in your space that it should have happened by now, or there is a thought about something, that it should have happened by now. Because what you are experiencing is at the surface level is impatience. And that impatience feels like urgency. But beneath it, it quietly reshapes your inner world. And this begins where? It begins with the mind. You can open your eyes if you're still closing it. So in the mind, how do we translate it? That, we move from a known clarity or an unknown clarity which is waiting for us. We move from that into chaos. So when impatience enters, your mind stops observing and starts assuming. Because I give a detailed description, etc., I'd like you, either to give a thumbs up wherever you feel, you resonate with it, or some indication that yes, because otherwise next time onwards, I can just start a recitation and complete it. But this effort is for us to understand deeply how we allow ourselves in every phase to go through these patterns. Okay, that's just a request. So, as I said, when impatience enters your mind, enters you, you stop observing and then you start just assuming. So, what are you doing? You are not seeing reality as it is. And you begin to create stories to fill those gaps of the unknown. You send a message, hours pass by, there's no reply. Suddenly the mind tells you, did I say something wrong? Are they ignoring me? Or am I not important enough to get a reply? And just like that, a neutral moment becomes an emotional turbulence. Get it? So that impatience takes over, and with the impatience, now think of all the emotions that you are allowing or the feelings that you're allowing to, take center stage inside you. Because impatience doesn't wait for answers. It just manufactures anxiety in the absence of answers. Does that resonate with you? Is that a reality for us? Probably it is, right? So what happens? Then we create stress. And then what is this stress? This stress is the body now carrying the rush of anxiety. Your body does not understand waiting as a neutral. The example was of the message that you have sent, okay? And we have not got a response to it. So your body does not understand waiting as a neutral. It could be maybe the person is busy, maybe he's not seeing it, maybe he's in a meeting, maybe she's, whatever, meditating, doing something, blah, blah, blah. It could be anything. Or maybe she's waiting, maybe she'll reply me later. It's okay. These two words are so important, no? It's okay, but we don't use it. So your body does not understand waiting as a neutral. It reads impatience as a signal that something is wrong. And then your nervous system tightens. You keep checking your phone repeatedly. You replay conversations wherever, maybe if it is something deep that is going on with you. You feel a constant low-grade tension in your chest. It could be anything. I'm not saying it should be, but any of these options, kind of options could be there. Actually, you're having all this even when nothing has actually gone wrong. So your body is already living the outcome of imagined fear. Now, fear doesn't mean frightened, fear of all kinds of things. Fear of loss, fear of anxiety, fear of desperation, fear of losing someone, fear of doubting yourself, fear of I'm not good enough. All these start coming in, right? And this is how impatience turns into chronic stress. Not because of events, but because of anticipation without trust. Get it? Now, what happens? Then your relationships get into a tight situation. And then over there is a command and a demand which comes from your solar plexus. And normal connections then become a situation of control. Impatience rarely sits inside you. It splits into how you relate to others. Because you expect faster replies, you expect quicker clarity, you expect immediate reassurance, and that is not happening. And when you don't receive, you push. What do? You over-explain, you demand clarity, or you withdraw abruptly to protect yourself. Does that resonate with you? When you don't get answers, I'm not talking just of a phone call now, then suddenly this power of control starts coming in you and you want answers, you want clarity, you want a closure, you want everything, to happen to you right there, right now. Or in a bid not to let that overpower you, if somebody else is saying something to you, you start over-explaining, either as a defense mechanism or of something that is needed from you, from the others. You start over-explaining why you need it. What is it so important for you? Why do you have this desperation? Because in your mind, it has become so big that you feel that your answer should happen now. And if it doesn't happen, then you withdraw in yourself to protect yourself. Like also, in a different situation, I'll give you another example, which is totally away from this. You meet someone you genuinely like, okay? But instead of allowing that connection to start unfolding, you start needing certainty. And you think, where is this going? What are we? What is this situation between us? Is it okay, most of you are married, but I mean, imagine even in friendships. Is this going anywhere? Am I giving too much? Am I not getting back? Why am I so involved when the other person is not showing so much of interest? It could be in the family also. It could be in a social circle. It could be at office. It could be anywhere, right? What is happening? Why am I not getting the desired results? That everything, all of this is too soon. So if there is a relationship situation and you start asking the other person, where is this going? Where are we? What are we? What do we mean to each other? Even in marriages, this happens. What happens then? The other person starts to feel pressured. And when the person starts to feel pressured, that person starts to pull away because the person cannot handle. What the hell? Why is she getting so desperate? Why is she behaving like this? And even at homes, this happens when you keep, the other word for it is nagging your partner. Haven't you noticed? They withdraw. They don't want to talk about everything with you now. What's the point? You will just convert it into this, or you will just pick up a fight again for this. So what's the point? Yeah, you're saying, no, I'm going to be very reasonable and let's talk, maturely across the table. But within seconds, it converts into something that is not desirable. Why? This is ironical because the desperation is trying to hold the connection. And that hold becomes the very reason for it to break. So, what has happened here? Impatience converts love into control, and connection converts it into fear of loss. Imagine what we do to ourselves just with impatience and leading to desperation. And with that, what enters your space? Insecurities. Where, time in terms of the spacing of the time starts feeling like a judgment. Because impatience distorts how you see yourself. You start measuring your worth through timelines. When I say timelines in terms of the situation that you are in or the desperation that is driving it further and further away, you see others moving ahead, whether it's in careers, relationships, milestones, growth. And a quiet voice inside you says, why not me? You apply for opportunities, no response. You start believing, what? Maybe I'm not good enough. But the truth is, nothing about your worth has changed. Only your relationship with waiting has changed. So you see, the patience to wait for something to evolve, whether at work, whether at home, whether in relationships, whether in finance, or whatever you are placed in. Because your relationship with waiting has changed. You want everything in the now. That's what Gen Z is all about, no? Right here, right now. So what does impatience do here? Impatience makes all these delays feel like rejection. That job offer that you have been waiting for, or a type of job that you want, is not happening. So you feel the rejection. And what happens then? Slowly, you stop trusting your own journey. Now, see the whole pattern that we have been forming till now, all because of impatience, right? So, when all these patterns are happening, then you start taking decisions. So, when fear becomes, as a cover for action. So, what is happening here? There is a powerful shift that has happened. And here, impatience makes you act, but not from alignment, but from fear. You take opportunities not because they feel right, but because you're afraid nothing better will come to me, so let me just hold on to this. Desperation has set in. Let me do this. Who knows? क्या हो? मिले ना मिले? कर पाओ ना पर कर पाओ? So many other aspects can keep coming in. Ask yourself, does this happen to you? Do you do this to yourself? All of us do it. I do it. I know it. And then I bring myself back. Hold on. Not needed. Right? What are you doing here? You are staying in those spaces that don't honor you. Because if you leave those spaces, you feel uncertain. You say yes when your inner voice is saying no, but you say it out of desperation. And later, you realize the cost. Not just wrong choices, but because of the deeper disconnection with yourself. All because of impatience leading to desperation. So, what is the core truth in all this? Impatience is not really about time. Remember that. It's about the trust collapsing under uncertainty. And when trust weakens, the mind creates stories, the body carries stress, relationships feel strained, insecurities grow louder, decisions lose clarity. All because of one silent shift. You stopped believing that what is meant for you can arrive without force. How many of you agree to this? How many of you feel, yes, this is definitely something that happens in our space? I gave a detailed explanation breaking it down just for this so that we understand where we are coming from. So now, having been told all this, take a deep breath and sit with this awareness. Ask yourself, where in your life has impatience slowly turned into desperation? Not to judge it, but to finally understand it. Because the moment you see it clearly, you begin to reclaim your power, becoming the authentic you. And from that place, trust can begin again. Okay? So close your eyes and gently bring your awareness to the moments in your life where you felt, where waiting felt unbearable. Not because time was slow, but because your trust was shaking. Desperation does not arrive loudly, it slips in quietly, when faith begins to fade. So today, we do not fight impatience, we listen to it. Okay? Because beneath every urgency, there is a deep question. Can I trust what is unfolding even when I cannot see it? That is the question. So, with your eyes closed and another deep breath, allow yourself to be in the moment, in the now, with this question. Can I trust what is unfolding even when I cannot see? Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Can I trust what is unfolding even when I cannot see it? Return to normal breathing. Invoke your healing masters, healing guides, healing angels, your higher consciousness, radical consciousness, love consciousness, prosperity consciousness, your teachers, mentors, gurus, and guides. Seek their guidance, seek their assurance, seek their partnership, seek their mentorship to help you learn to trust yourself again and not let desperation be a part of your growth. And you have the ability to release the impatience as you journey forward, connecting to the eternal consciousness and the primary source energy. Collect all your thoughts wherever they are scattered in the universe. See them centering you as they enter you. And when you feel centered, take another deep breath and recite with me or after me. With soul's love, I revive my faith in divine timing. With soul's love, I revive my faith in divine timing. With soul's love, I revive my faith in divine timing. With soul's love, I revive my ability to wait without fear. With soul's love, I revive my ability to wait without fear. With soul's love, I revive my ability to wait without fear. With soul's love, I revive my inner steadiness in uncertain moments. With soul's love, I revive my steadiness in uncertain moments. With soul's love, I revive my steadiness, inner steadiness in uncertain moments. With soul's love, I revive the calm that urgency once disturbed. With soul's love, I revive the calm that urgency once disturbed. With soul's love, I revive the calm that urgency once disturbed. With soul's love, I revive trust in what I cannot see. With soul's love, I revive trust in what I cannot yet see. With soul's love, I revive trust in what I cannot yet see. With soul's love, I recognize when impatience is rooted in fear. With soul's love, I recognize when impatience is rooted in fear. With soul's love, I recognize when impatience is rooted in fear. With soul's love, I recognize the illusion of urgency within me. With soul's love, I recognize the illusion of urgency within me. With soul's love, I recognize the the illusion of urgency within me. With soul's love, I recognize that rushing disconnects me from the truth. With soul's love, I recognize that rushing disconnects me from the truth. With soul's love, I recognize that rushing disconnects me from the truth. With soul's love, I recognize my worth is not defined by outcomes. With soul's love, I recognize that my worth is not defined by outcomes. With soul's love, I recognize that my worth is not defined by outcomes. With soul's love, I recognize that delay is not denial. With soul's love, I recognize that delay is not denial. With soul's love, I recognize that delay is not denial. With soul's love, I realign with the rhythm of life and not with my anxiety. With soul's love, I realign with the rhythm of life and not with my anxiety. With soul's love, I realign with the rhythm of life and not with my anxiety. With soul's love, I realign with patience as power, not as a weakness. With soul's love, I realign with patience as power and not as a weakness. With soul's love, I realign with patience as power and not as a weakness. With soul's love, I realign my energy away from desperation. With soul's love, I realign my energy away from desperation. With soul's love, I realign my energy away from desperation. With soul's love, I realign with trust in every unfolding moment. With soul's love, I realign with trust in every unfolding moment. With soul's love, I realign with trust in every unfolding moment. With soul's love, I realign with the knowing that I am not behind. With soul's love, I realign with the knowing that I am not behind. With soul's love, I realign with the knowing that I am not behind. With soul's love, I reorient my mind from lack to trust. With soul's love, I reorient my mind from lack to trust. With soul's love, I reorient my mind from lack to trust. With soul's love, I reorient my emotions towards calm awareness. With soul's love, I reorient my emotions towards calm awareness. With soul's love, I reorient my emotions towards calm awareness. With soul's love, I reorient my focus to what is present now. With soul's love, I reorient my focus to what is present now. With soul's love, I reorient my focus to what is present now. With soul's love, I reorient my journey back to inner safety. With soul's love, I reorient my journey back to inner safety. With soul's love, I reorient my journey back to inner safety. With soul's love, I reposition myself from chasing to allowing. With soul's love, I reposition myself from chasing to allowing. With soul's love, I reposition myself from chasing to allowing. With soul's love, I reposition my energy into grounded certainty. With soul's love, I reposition my energy into grounded certainty. With soul's love, I reposition my energy into grounded certainty. With soul's love, I reposition trust as my natural state. With soul's love, I reposition trust as my natural state. With soul's love, I reposition trust as my natural state. With soul's love, I reposition myself as someone who knows what is meant for me cannot miss me. With soul's love, I reposition myself as someone who knows what is meant for me cannot miss me. With soul's love, I reposition myself as someone who knows what is meant for me cannot miss me. Take a deep breath and let these affirmations echo within you, inside you. Because remember, desperation was never your truth. It was a momentary forgetting, a moment where fear spoke louder than trust. But now you remember. You remember that life is not slipping away from you, it is moving with you. And nothing that is aligned with your path requires you to abandon your peace to receive it. Take another deep breath. Feel the shift happening from urgency to trust. Feel this trust entering every cell, every fiber, every muscle, every tissue, every organ of your body. See all your chakras vibrating to this new frequency. Feel yourself getting aligned. Feel yourself getting synchronized. Feel the vibration spreading all over through you as a light or a color or a sensation. So next time when you feel the rise of impatience, do not suppress it. Do not judge it. Just ask yourself gently, what am I afraid will not happen to me? Then sit with that fear, not to fix it, but to understand it. Because desperation dissolves the moment awareness enters. Practice choosing trust in micro moments when you don't check your phone immediately, when you allow a pause before reacting, when you stay grounded instead of rushing. Truth is not built in grand declarations. Truth is built in these quiet, conscious choices. And over time, you will no longer feel like running away from yourself. You will feel that you are walking with it by being grounded, by being in trust, by being in faith, by being with your inner knowing, your calm. Then desperation and impatience will not be overpowering you. And with that, we come to the mantra of today, and that is, with soul's love, I trust the timing of my life. With soul's love, I trust the timing of my life. With soul's love, I trust the timing of my life. What is meant for me arrives without desperation. What is meant for me arrives without desperation. What is meant for me arrives without desperation. Stay in this space. And now take a deep breath, rub your palms together, massage your scalp, cup your eyes, massage your face, your neck, your shoulders, your arms, your body, your legs, your feet. Feel yourself grounded. And when you feel completely in the here and now and grounded, you can open your eyes. Take your time. Any thoughts, any feelings, any questions? I know it was a little long today, but impatience is a very, very important aspect of our lives. And I thought it would be good to try and dissect it for you. So I hope it will not do like a lecture, but something that you also could resonate with. Yeah. So, yes, Ruby.
Morning, ma'am. It was wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. And thank you for guiding us this. And I feel this has to go public. It was so wonderful. And it will raise thousands and millions of people. This session was so good.
Thank you, Ruby. Thank you.
From chasing to allowing, it was wonderful.
Yes, from chasing to allowing. That is so true. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So I'll just read the chat in case anybody else would like to ask or share an experience that they went through or any, sort of awakening. What is it that I'm.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. It was so amazing. Like I was when from chasing to awakening, and we have to sabar. I mean, how sabar rakhna hai, I need to say how
बिल्कुल
to be patient.
बिल्कुल
And जब ये रेसिटेशन चल रहा था, ऐसे मुझे फील हो रहा था कि जैसे यूनिवर्स खुद हमें ब्लेस कर रहे हैं, ऐसे आई फेल्ट लाइक दैट.
So you see, that's what Guru Nanak also said, sabr. Sai
Yeah.
Baba says sabr. Guruji says sabr. Everybody says sabr. हम मानते नहीं, we don't listen to it, you see. I think every form of masters, all the masters,
Says
everyone
sabar.
is always guiding us to practice sabr. It may be in English, it may be in Urdu, it may be in any language. It is all about sabr, which we don't do. And if we have sabr, then we can be in shukrana, isn't it? So that's
Yes.
part of life, right?
Thank you so much,
Thank
Dee.
you,
Thank you.
Purvi. Thank you. Yes, Revati. Revati?
Ma'am,
Yeah,
this impatience is something like, it changes our body current. Sometimes we feel sweaty and ho raha hai, nahi ho raha hai. But with radical, it has reduced. Now awareness is there.
yeah.
And your today's session fortified it. Go like, hey,
Uh,
and that impatience, once we embrace the reason for the impatience, then we can see the answer easily. हो
Absolutely.
जाएगा. Everything is happening as it is, and
Absolutely.
it shall be. So
So
thank
that's
you so
why.
much for the good.
Thank you, Revati. And again, I come back to my favorite two words. It's okay. It's
It's
okay to
okay.
be okay. It is okay to be not okay. It's both are
Correct.
okay. Because
Yes.
everything has a timing, everything has a plan. But if we allow this one singular uh, thought, feeling, emotion of impatience inside us, see how many, loops it goes into. From
Hmm.
impatience to stress to relationships to doubts to, I mean, imagine, and we don't even realize it, right?
Hmm. It is like stone. We drop a stone in water and the worlds that it creates. If
Absolutely.
I am impatient, the people around me, basically my children, they also, I have seen it happening.
Yeah.
But when I'm calm, its life has really become easy and effortless and more beautiful.
Beautiful. Thank you for your input. Ruby, your hand is raised. Is it from before or you have another point to say?
Sorry, ma'am. It was from before, but can we get a recording of this session?
Okay, please don't ask me, all of you. I have said it so many times. The recording will always be posted if you see this background behind me. Okay?
Oh, okay, okay.
I'm not in the city. If I'm traveling, then I cannot.
Yes, yes, yes.
So nobody is going to ask me from today. Because
This was so wonderful, no? So
yeah,
it was,
of course,
it's,
I will post.
and you need to get recognition of this session. I think it has to go viral.
Oh,
This
wow.
session,
So
it
then
has.
you guys can repost the YouTube video, no?
Yes, we will, we will. This
You
is
can do
amazing.
that, yeah. But
Yeah.
yeah, no, again, the point being that uh, for the recording, I want to just clarify, it may not happen immediately. Normally, I try to post it immediately after the session. but there are other commitments that happen. But within the day, it will definitely get posted. Yeah. So don't worry about it. And you're with Ruby for this. Thank you, Shalu. So when this recording is posted, go on, post it to the world if you really felt it worked for you. Yeah. But thank you. Thank you for that. This is all Master's guidance. This is all Radikall's magic. And this is all thanks to Atman. If she had not brought Redikall in our lives, we would all maybe still be struggling to understand so many aspects of ourselves, right? So let's be in gratitude to the masters, to Redikall, to Atman for making life easy, effortless, and a lot of fun for all of us, right? Great. Anybody else would like to say anything? Otherwise, I'll just look through the chat. Jay says, yes, it's true. Future fear. Okay. Revati, yeah. Thanks, ma'am, Jay says. Thank you, Jay. Love you too. Relaxing feeling. Okay. Pooja says, thank you. Thank you, Shalu. Pratiksha says, the explanation was so wonderful and the statements were so apt. Thank you. Thank you, Shalu. Thank you, Shashi. Thank you, Shalu again. All right. Anybody else saying something? Shresha says, thank you, ma'am. All right. Thank you, everyone. I'm sorry it was a little long session, but sometimes when it comes from within, in terms of these things need to be guided better. So the explanations may be a little longer, but yes, it will always be something that is meant for us, all of us. And that's why we are here in this space, together. Yes, Pratiksha?
Ma'am, I wanted to say I'm glad that it was long because it helped me to, learn more patience. So it was just very apt that it was long.
That's also a good point. Yes, it made you learn patience. I think it makes us learn, all of us. Yeah, great. Okay.
Thank
Thank you
you.
so much, all of you. See you again tomorrow, same time, 10 o'clock. All the best. Have a great day. Bye bye.